What's something only kids who grew up poor would know? The floors were always cold, even in the summer. We didn't have central heat or air, just a space heater in the living room and a box fan in the window when it got hot. Winters meant layering socks and staying under blankets until we had to move. I remember my mom warming up bath water on the stove and pouring it into the tub because the hot water heater had finally quit and there was no money to fix it. School lunches were always a source of anxiety. I'd memorize the lunch schedule and pray for pizza day because that was the one meal I knew I could trade for if I forgot my free lunch card or if it got lost. The shame of standing in line and having the lunch lady whisper that I didn't have money stung every time. I learned to pretend I wasn't hungry on those days, drinking water from the fountain until my stomach stopped growling. Clothes came from church donations or thrift stores. I didn't know what brand names were until middle school, and even then, I only knew them because other kids made fun of what I wore. I became an expert at pretending I liked my weird mismatched outfits, saying they were vintage or different. Birthdays meant cake from a box and a single wrapped present, usually secondhand. Christmas meant oranges and stockings and practical gifts, socks, gloves, maybe a used toy. Our fridge was rarely full, and if it was, it meant food stamps had just come through. Cereal with water wasn't unheard of when the milk ran out. I remember my little brother crying once because all we had for dinner was plain rice with ketchup. My mom made it seem like it was fun. Ketchup stir fry, she called it. We laughed then, but I knew better. I saw her skip meals and lie about not being hungry. The neighborhood wasn't safe, but it was home. We played in the street until the streetlights flickered on. No one had money for organized sports or summer camps. Our summers were built out of bike rides, chalk drawings, and chasing the ice cream truck knowing we couldn't buy anything. We'd just run after it anyway, waving at the driver like we had change in our pocket. We never went on vacations. The farthest I traveled as a kid was to a friend's house across town. The idea of flying in a plane was as abstract to me as being rich. We didn't talk about saving for college. We talked about getting a job as soon as we were old enough. My first one was under the table, cleaning dishes in the back of a diner at 14. Despite all of it, there were moments. We didn't have much, but we had each other. When the lights got shut off, we played card games by candlelight. When the rent was due and the fridge was bare, we turned canned food into a feast. There was laughter. There was love. It wasn't easy. It wasn't fair, but it was real.